Hey, women, I got a question for you. What if you got married and it didn't work out and you got a divorce? And part of the divorce settlement after you got a divorce, you, the judge ordered you to come over to the man's house, your ex-husband's house, and cook for him until he found another woman. Or better yet, how about the judge told you that you need to go over and drop them drawers for this man, for your ex, until he found another woman? What if you had to do that as part of the divorce settlement? How y'all feel about that? Because that's the same shit that we feel about why I gotta pay alimony. Why you still benefit from a man after the divorce? You gone, you don't left and all that other stuff. Why you benefit from the money that he had? Or what if you had got married and you was married to this millionaire and he cheated and you got all this money from being in that divorce and you got remarried. You got $5 million from being in that marriage, and then you get remarried to this new guy, and he do the same thing, and then he sue you. Now you got to give up half of that 5 million that you got. It's like don't even have nothing to do with you. That's between you and the old relationship. What if that happened to you? How y'all feel about that? That's the same shit. That's why nobody want to get married these days. Nobody. It just don't make sense because women still benefit from the man even after the relationship is over with. You're supposed to be done. You're supposed to be done. That's what it is. Oh well, go find you another man. No alimony, nothing. Because I was accustomed, or the man was accustomed to getting had the benefit of a woman there. He's getting things, dropping the drawers and cooking and clean. He still get. Why would you still have to do that after you don't got a divorce from him? Why would you do that? It's the same thing. And I know y'all gonna dig up in y'all feelings and come, well, man, it's bullshit. These laws are just jacked up. That's why why these young men don't want to get married no more. Nobody wants to get married because it's just the laws are haven't caught up with what society is doing. Both men and women are working these days, and they got these old laws. And some of these courts are becoming sensible. In some of these states, in 3 states, they passed a 50-50 50-50 arrangement with the joint custody with the children. That means that the when you get a divorce and you got kids, they're not doing no child support. They're doing straight because the man got to take care of and have a home for the child too. Both of y'all need a place for the child to go to. It's not just the woman. Both of y'all. So what the support? No support. Okay, y'all get the divorce. Get out of here. Gone, y'all go y'all suck away. Y'all both create a environment for the child to come to when they're with you half the time. Simple. Some courts have gone to that type of system. And you know what happened to the divorce rates? Dropped in these states. Damn near 70%. Divorces dropped. Why? Because they took that benefit away. They took it as no longer a benefit for a woman. You know, like we already know y'all are stupid if y'all think that women are not out here marrying these guys for the bank, for the bag, for the money. You see it all the time with celebrities. They don't want to file a prenup or none of that. And they get a divorce soon after. Now they getting millions. Didn't do no work. Y'all are a complete lie. Y'all know that happens. So why y'all acting like men don't do that? And for the women who jump up in the comments and talking about, y'all ain't got no money for the women. Well, tell all the damn women that's up in the courthouse fighting these men who don't have no money. Yeah, why y'all in there fighting this dude for no money then? If y'all don't care about that, y'all after that. So they use the courts as a weaponized against a weapon against the men. Courts are used. Women, of course, y'all can't beat us up. Y'all can't do nothing. So what y'all use the system as uh, a bullying tactic. So, but the courts and all of that, they are becoming like, wait a minute. Yeah, because it's common sense. Just common sense. You shouldn't be benefiting from a man, or nobody should be benefiting from the spouse. Nobody. A man shouldn't be able to, okay, until I find another woman, you come over here and do these wifely duties. No, that's stupid. Same with the money. It's stupid. A man shouldn't have to keep giving you money because you're accustomed to having it. Hell, he was accustomed to getting it all the time. He was accustomed to eating it. He was accustomed to a lot of shit that y'all women are supposed to do or do or whatever. He was accustomed to that. All that stops. So money needs to stop too. They need to cut it and be done. I don't know. It's gonna be a bunch of stupid comments in front of this video, I'm sure. And this is just bottom line shit right here. Nobody should be steady benefiting from the spouse. And when it comes down to the children, hey, men and women, both of y'all need to create a nice environment for the child to come to. Man needs to pay his rent and keep a bedroom for the child when they're there and all of that. All of that. It's not just for one party. So it makes sense that they have a 50-50 custody rule in these places. That's the most common sense. That should be primary custody right there. 50-50 should be straight off the bat because the child is half hers as it is his. And nobody should be getting like 4 days out of the damn month. That's crazy. Like one of these days, we're going to look and people are going to say, I can't believe they did that back in the day. Because it's destroying people. These kids out here crazy right now because the women raised them and now they're going all no contact. All that getting back, using the courts to get back. Every time he got a new woman, you want to go back to court. He got a new house. Oh, let's go back to court, get more. He got a new car. Oh, he's living too good. Let me go back to court. Let me take. And all of that y'all did, all that bickering, and y'all kids saw that, and now look at it. Look what these kids are turning to. These boys are wearing purses, got rhinestones in the clothes. They don't want to have no accountability. They don't want to get married. Now they going no contact with the woman. They going no contact with y'all. This didn't happen way back. This started with y'all with this the great divorce era. Yeah, y'all doing that. And these kids, when they get old, they figure out who was the problem. Either it was the guy or the gal. They know which one the problem is. They get it. And they are retaliating. And at the end of the day, it ain't even about your money. Your kids gonna be the next of kin. You can't depend on your family and your parents. They gonna be dead. And your sibling, they gonna be dealing with the same shit you are when you get up to them big ages. It's all gonna fall on those children. You're gonna have to meet the piper. You're gonna pay the piper one day. You're gonna have to. So anyway, that's the way I see it. Yeah, y'all better start rethinking this divorce stuff and start trying to find your happiness. You better find out that happiness is from within. It's for you to find out, get happiness out of your life. Y'all trying to go through life trying to find somebody to make you happy, and happiness comes from within. See y'all in the next video.